Marvel surprised fans by dropping a high-definition version of the Thunderbolts trailer, and it's packed with Easter eggs. The trailer appears to intentionally reference the original Avengers movie, mirroring several iconic scenes. Around the 2:23 mark, there's a shot of the new Avengers Tower, which we learn Valentina Allegra de Fontaine Val has purchased. This detail ties back to Spider-Man Homecoming, where it was first hinted that someone bought the tower from Tony Stark. We also get a glimpse of the new Sentry, while Winter Soldier is seen assembling the Thunderbolts in what seems to be a post-credits scene in the trailer. The trailer hints at more footage coming later this year and into next year, marking this as just the first big teaser. The breakdown of the trailer starts with Yelena Belova meeting Red Guardian. Yelena discusses feeling empty, despite her missions for Val. A notable Easter egg involves a car parked outside Red Guardian's house, which fans may recognize from a desert facility scene. Red Guardian's been using it as a limo to earn money, even though he falsely brags that it's bulletproof. Something Winter Soldier easily proves wrong by taking it down, using a weapon similar to one he used against Nick Fury in Captain America. Winter Soldier. This sequence is filled with references to previous Marvel movies, with Winter Soldier back to his old, hardened ways. Red Guardian, however, brings comedic relief. In one scene, he mistakenly thinks Yelena is a food delivery person and jokes about reporting her to DoorDash, while hurriedly cleaning his apartment to hide the mess. He even brushes his teeth with soap in a rush. Around his room, there are posters and banners showcasing his past, like one of him breaking chains while wearing his full suit. These decorations echo his desire to be seen as Russia's version of Captain America, constantly comparing himself to Steve Rogers. A poster of him holding a hammer serves as a parody of Captain America lifting Thor's hammer in Avengers Endgame, symbolizing Red Guardian's aspiration to be as great as Captain America. Red Guardian spent much of his life in prison after the Black Widow program moved on without him, leading to his imprisonment. This was referenced in the Black Widow movie, where Natasha and Yelena break him out. Interestingly, although it's not revealed in the trailer, it's reported that Scarlett Johansson is an executive producer of the Thunderbolts movie. This raises speculation about a possible cameo of Natasha Romanoff, maybe in a flashback scene. Johansson's involvement may also be Marvel's way of mending their relationship with her after the Black Widow lawsuit, where she sued the studio over its handling of the film's release on Disney Plus during the pandemic. Giving her a role in the production might be a gesture of goodwill, especially considering her previous role as a producer for Black Widow. The trailer's music choice, The Pixies' Where's My Mind, perfectly matches the Thunderbolts' shared theme, a group of characters grappling with a lack of purpose. Throughout the movie, they come to realize they've all been working for Val without knowing it. Val, who has been secretly pulling the strings, manipulated them into helping her acquire the components necessary to create the Sentry. When she tries to eliminate them, they band together in an act of revenge. This pursuit of vengeance gives them a temporary sense of purpose. The title Thunderbolts may evolve by the end of the movie, with some speculation that the group will transform into the Dark Avengers. Val is portrayed as someone who sees herself as less bad than the villain she's combating, operating in a moral gray area. It's hinted that she might even rebrand the group as the New Avengers, essentially stealing the title from the original heroes after the events of Endgame. During the Captain America Brave New World trailer, Thunderbolt Ross, now the U.S. President, tells Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, that there currently aren't any Avengers and asks for his help in forming a new team. Sam is hesitant, fearing that such efforts could lead to another Civil War-type conflict. Meanwhile, Val, who heads the CIA and is working closely with Ross, could swoop in and form her own version of the Avengers, co-opting the name while Sam struggles to assemble his team. The trailer's title may contain an asterisk for this very reason, symbolizing a potential name change by the end of the movie. Kevin Feige mentioned at Comic-Con that the asterisk also represents a bullet hole, possibly symbolizing the different team members and their dark pasts coming together. At the end of the Thunderbolts trailer, we hear gunshot sounds as the Marvel Studios logo appears above the Thunderbolts title, with another shot when the asterisk is revealed. This emphasizes a theory that the asterisk symbolizes both a bullet hole and a temporary name that will likely change, possibly to New Avengers. However, the team in the movie seems to have more of a Dark Avengers vibe, reminiscent of their comic book counterparts. Red Guardian has a humorous moment where he's clearly lying, pretending to be satisfied with his life, though it's obvious he's struggling. Fans are also treated to the Marvel Studios title reveal alongside a scene where Yelena Belova says, "There's something wrong with me." This statement aligns with her internal conflict, as she's been carrying out missions for Val, capturing scientists and chemicals to create the Sentry. The scene shifts to her at a desert facility where the Sentry is being developed, and we see her brand new Black Widow suit. Another notable scene shows Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, walking into what seems to be a U.S. Congress hearing. While it's unclear what he's addressing, his appearance is a callback to the Captain America, Winter Soldier film, complete with his long hair. According to Sebastian Stan and Kevin Feige, Winter Soldier is the most mentally stable team member and plays a crucial role in uniting the group after Val betrays them. The trailer's post-credits scene hints at this, showing Winter Soldier taking out the Thunderbolts' car, reminiscent of his attack on Nick Fury in Winter Soldier. In another scene, U.S. agent John Walker is shown at home with his newborn child, though his wife doesn't appear on screen. Walker is seen reading an article about his fall from grace and discharge from the military following the events of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's been working for Val since then, performing covert Black Ops missions, much like Yelena Belova. Interestingly, none of the Thunderbolts knew about the others working for Val until they all meet at the Sentry's facility. Initially, they assume the others are there to kill them, leading to a chaotic fight. They eventually realize it's a trap set by Val to eliminate them. Yelena reflects on how she thought throwing herself into work, these Black Ops missions, would give her purpose, but she's still struggling. Meanwhile, Thunderbolt Ross has a former Black Widow working for him, one of the women freed in the Black Widow movie. There's an action-packed scene featuring her in what appears to be Hong Kong, blowing up a lab. This moment echoes Yelena's previous Black Widow hallway fight scenes from Iron Man 2 and the Black Widow film. The trailer continues with Yelena descending into the Sentry's facility, where Val has been secretly creating the new super soldier. The lab equipment is all wrapped up, indicating the Sentry's creation is complete. There's a fantastic fight scene where the team members initially try to kill each other, showcasing their various skills. Some, like John Walker and Red Guardian, have the super soldier serum, while others, like Ghost, have unique abilities. She can phase through objects, a power displayed when she phases through a knife and throws it back. John Walker has a shield, which he made himself in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and this version appears slightly upgraded. Taskmaster also debuts a new look, more in line with the comic book version, while Ghost looks similar to her comic counterpart as well. It's been quite a while since we last saw Ghost, all the way back in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Finally, some crates in the scene display the letters OE, which is connected to Val's organization in the newer Thunderbolts comic run. It's speculated that Alexei Red Guardian is affiliated with the Outer Circle, a secretive organization akin to Hydra that attempts to control governments from the shadows.